So we're just going to mute you guys for a sec. All right, guys, sterling yen. What are we looking at?
That dagger, it's very interesting, isn't it? Very long.
Very long.
It's lower low, lower high. I was just looking back in history to see if we could see on a weekly how that looks and how it's performed.
I haven't been able to find anything, Kyle.
No.
I'm still to my overall bias is still to the down. Andrew, what are your thoughts?
Maybe if you just go back to September.
September? All right. In here?
Missed that. Was it?
He said go back to September.
Didn't hear that first bit. You broke up.
Yeah, I said go back to September.
Yeah.
Looks as though there's a similar formation there, where it retraced slightly, and then resumed its upwards path.
Mm. The long terms are all to the up. The short terms are all to the up. There's a big gap. If you have a look at the 5x8, they're still to the up.
All right. Well, I've got Jack here, but I can't bloody get him in. So where is he? He's not connected audio. Would you like to hide the webcam? Yeah, hide the webcam. I need to see my head at this hour of the morning. All right. So which way are we going to go?
I'm inclined to think up.
Andrew?
I have to say I'm undecided.
You're undecided?
I thought if it was heading to the down, that those shorter term averages would be close together because you got lower highs, lower lows, but the short term still hasn't come together, and the long term is still wide apart.
All right. So you're undecided. John, what are your thoughts?
I'm undecided.
You're undecided?
And the 3x3 hasn't crossed yet.
Yep.
You've got that undecided Icon-Ashi there.
Yeah.
Right next to it, then you've got this long downwards one that finished at the top.
Yeah, and the
interesting
interesting thing, John, is if you look at the last two candles, they're basically finished where they started.
That's right.
So
5x8 hasn't crossed going down yet.
Mm-hmm.
And the 3x3 may cross this week, and may not. So unlike Andrew, for this one, I'm sorry that I'm undecided.
All right, so Kyle's undecided. Kyle, what are you thinking?
I think up.
You think up?
I think that long down and made all the way back up, and as you said, the candle week before it opened and closed on itself, and then this week it's opened and closed on itself. 180s, like it's not even to the top. Is 180 to the top of the week before? Yeah.
$180 give us to the top of the previous high. Right, so 180 gives us to that up there.
Yep.
So we've got our candle opening, so we've got 5 minutes basically now to decide which way we're going to go. I've got buys in to the top for 180, and then I've got 300 and something odd pips down before the first sell comes in. So I'm quite thinking that I will, Jack, you there? People, so which way are we going to go?
The other times where candles are finished, basically where they've started again, it's done that for a little while, but it very rarely seems to go down. It seems to go up. That's the only pattern I'm seeing.
All right. Well, we'll take it up. We'll take a buy up for 180. So if we go one count back, two count back, so your stop's down there.
What's that one?
166. 166.376 is where your stop loss is.
166.57.
166.57. All right. John wants to take 20.
But do you agree with that? Like what I'm looking at there, going over those go back to December 2012, when candles are finished where they've started, it's generally gone up. It hasn't gone down.
Yeah, well, Andrew, the thing is, if we look at it, 180 is only up to the high of the previous week.
Yeah.
Right, so if we took it just up to the high of the previous week, well, then that's 180 anyhow.
Yeah.
So, all right, so 173, we're going in at market. We're doing a buy, and then we're going up to 173.187. So that's basically what we would be doing. So on $1,000, that is 0.1. That would now be going into the trade to the up. All right, let's just get the Tim. You got any questions on that one?
No, not at this stage. They were my thoughts were to the up, and a lot of that on the last one.
All right.
Yeah, still a clear up trend, and things that got my attention is that it hasn't closed really any lower than the prior week.
All right. Well, the thing is, the consensus is that we're looking to the up. Basically, where our stop loss is going to be down at 166.57, which is, we come down the previous candle, we come across, and then we go down another one. So that will then give us our 2 count back stop loss that we're doing. We're going to a buy. We're going in currently in at market up to the high of the previous week. The reasons we're doing it is the long-term guppies are wide apart. The short-term guppies are still wide apart. The distance between the two of them is still wide apart. So we're actually taking that to the up. So the trade would now go in. So there we go, people. Our trades are now done for the day. So what we need to do is we now need to get a copy of this for our journal. So we get a copy, bang, and that is basically us done for the week. So do we have any more questions on what we just looked at? Todd, do you have any questions on that?
I was just more going to ask questions about your page setup.
Page setup, basically, what we've got on the page is the Guppy multiple moving average and the Heikin-Ashi candles. Now, the Heikin-Ashi candles now have the bar highlighted, the standard bar chart in the middle, and that's basically what we're looking at now. The little white things on the top, they're the fractals. They give us a point where you can go into the market with pending orders. They represent the last level of support and resistance. So that is basically the layout that we're going to be using. So what we're looking at with the